Hi. As you can see, I'm going car camping today. Well, camping in a tent, but camping by my car, which is a bit unusual for me. I'm normally up in the mountains. I've got this new tent, the Zempire Neo 6, and I thought I'd try it out with you guys. We'll put it through its paces in some pretty heavy rain. It's only raining lightly now, but it's been raining for about 48 hours in this area, and we've got another 24 hours of rain, some of it quite heavy in the early evening. So I'm going to set this up with all the luxuries that I don't normally get when I'm hiking up into the mountains. A little bit later on I might take you for a wander and we might go for a bit of a hike and just check out the area. This is going to be fantastic. I'm so looking forward to it. But first I need to get the tent set up. I'm a little bit concerned about how this area here is going to cope with the rain. I think the rain's going to come in from the sides. The rain drifts in, you can already see it. I've got a sneaky plan. Perfect. Right, first things first, I need to get my Flextail Tiny Repel Inset Repeller out and get that going, because I thought there wouldn't be any sandflies given that it's raining, but there are sandflies and they are biting me. You can already see the blood. They're nasty little creatures. Trying to limit the amount of time that zips open. Oh, I'm going to have to put some different socks on because the sandflies are nipping around my ankles. I've got an airbed, but I've also brought my Zempire Monstamat because I can, because it's a car camp. I've got my car right here. I might as well be really comfortable. And I personally don't love air mattresses that much because the cold from the ground when you're camping just cools off the air from your body, so that bit of air that's trapped there doesn't stay warm in my experience. So the Monstamat's insulated, and the airbed just gets me up off the ground a bit, makes me feel like I'm sleeping on a bed rather than on the ground. But the Monstamat's lovely and comfortable and really warm. Issues with this awning. It's definitely not a rain awning. It's sun protection, because the problem with it is that the zips end below the top point in the middle, which means there's a space where it pulls. You can't pull the awning out such that the rain runs off it. So that's really disappointing. I'm probably going to have to put this corner that I put down, so I took one of the 3 segments out of the awning pole. I'm probably going to have to put it down even lower, because I've got a big pool of water there already. I got wet last time, so I couldn't find my jacket, but I'm going to get my jacket on and just get that fixed up. Got my camp cooker out, and I'm ready to have a cup of tea. To tell you what, I am hungry and I am thirsty, so it is pouring with rain, and what I really want to do is sit here and enjoy it and have a cup of tea. So I'm going to get the awning sorted out, and then it's tea time. This is awesome. You see the level of the water in the bucket. I'm not 100% sure why I'm collecting it. I think it's mostly so that it doesn't create a big puddle there where all that runoff is coming. Actually, I might use that for my dishes. Thinking we should go for a walk. You put my rain trousers on. It always is so hard to hear when you have a raincoat over your ears. I'm going to put my rain trousers on and then let's go for a wander. What I'm really curious about is whether there's any more camping spots further up this river. Let's go and have a look. Over here you get a good view of camp, but it's quite hard going because all of these thorny mataguri are in the way. There's sort of two terraces here and I followed this lower terrace around and then got stuck, and to climb up onto the next terrace is just thick with thorn bushes, so it's a bit hard going. Maybe we'll see what it's like tomorrow morning, and if it's dry, might try again and just follow the track further up and drop down a little bit later, see if we can get further up. But it's not really all that fun, and I can see camp over there and it just looks dry and amazing. And I know that there's some wine waiting for me there and some chips and the promise of dinner. So yeah, let's head back. Let's wander back. Not expecting it to last for long, but for now we don't have any rain. I can see the grey clouds rolling in, but in the meantime I'm just going to get a little bit of light into the tent because it is starting to get dark, and then I know what's going to happen. I'm going to come racing out here as soon as it starts to rain. Daylight saving has finished, and that means that it's getting darker a lot earlier. It's only 6:10 at night. Of course it's at night. It's only 6:10. Oh, I'm not complaining that the rain is back. It's the whole reason I came out camping in the rain, was to sit in the tent, drink a red wine, and listen to the rain. I have, like many people, spent quite a few Christmases camping with my family where it's rained and rained. And there's been rain in the tent and it's been flooded out. It's not fun. And I think experiences like that for people of camping in the rain. Camping in the rain is great. I have to say, as much as I adore my family, camping in the rain is fantastic when you're on your own. Because you can manage your space just the way you want it. You don't have people coming in with wet, dirty feet and, I don't know, traipsing stuff all over the place. I've set this up so well. I'm so excited. My bed looks amazing. I absolutely love the sound of rain. And tonight I am going to go to sleep to the sound of rain. Oh no! Oh no! I've just realised something. So tonight for dinner I'm making a vegetarian curry. I have brought eggplant, I've brought onion, I've brought cauliflower, I've brought the curry paste, I've brought coconut milk. Have you guessed what I've forgotten? We're not going to be having any coconut milk. I forgot the tin opener. But don't worry, I have a whole bag of coffee, so we're fine. Can we just pretend that it's just like coconut milk without coconut? Yeah.
blast it. Stop doing that. Like, I actually need that light, so if you could just stop doing that, please. And a little bit of chili. Quite a bit of chili. So I just love chili at the moment. This is the life. Bon appetit. Thanks for joining me on this trip, you guys. I want to say a big special thank you to everyone who supports me in every way that you do. There are so many people that watch my videos, so many people who leave me some lovely comments, so many people who are just so generous with their amazing words and their encouragement, and I just want to say thank you so much to all of you guys for all the support that you give me. I want to thank my super thanks donors. I want to thank my YouTube, what am I talking about? My Buy Me a Coffee. I want to thank my Buy Me a Coffee supporters and members. Thank you all so much. I couldn't do this without you guys. Right, dinner time. So, what does a curry taste like that's supposed to have coconut cream or coconut milk and has milk? Good. Good. But not great. It's really nice. It's really nice. The flavours are lovely, but you know when you're expecting something and it's not quite right?
out here because it's so dark inside the tent with the clouds and rain. And it's so beautiful out here. I'll move you in a moment so you can see around, but it's really nice to sit here and look out. Yum, look at that. So I think for $150 second hand, this Zempire Neo 6 has been a really good tent, and a great option for those of you who maybe don't want to spend $1,000 on a tent, looking to get something second hand. I think what I would recommend when you are buying a tent and you do intend to go out in some rough weather, or do like camping in the rain, or want to be able to camp in the rain if it does rain, is buy second hand, and that way you can get a good quality tent that isn't too expensive. Because it's a lot of money to fork out on a tent. I mean, some of them are really, really pricey. I'm still keeping my eye out for like an air tent, or like an easy setup one that's nice and quick. Because for me, on my own, especially when the weather's bad, as I mentioned yesterday, it would be really nice to be able to get the tent up really quickly. But yep, Zempire seem to be a really good brand, so you can generally trust their stuff from my experience. So thank you to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters and members, because that's how I was able to afford to buy this. Ad revenue on YouTube is lovely, and it allows me to cover my costs for coming out camping, but my Buy Me a Coffee members and donors and my YouTube Super Thanks donors are where I am able to gather some funds to be able to buy new things to make camps more interesting and exciting and enjoyable. So big thank you to those people, and if you are interested in becoming a member on Buy Me a Coffee, you can jump onto my Buy Me a Coffee site and check that out. There are some extra perks that you get with that. There's a monthly email that tells you what I'm up to and what I've spent the money on that month, and also in the middle of the month I put out an extra video, just a short funny or behind the scenes, or you know, maybe a little day trip that Indi and I have been on. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. It's Murphy's Law that when you open things up, it's going to start raining again. And sure enough, it's raining. Well, the inevitable time has arrived where I need to be thinking about heading home. Oh. This trip has been amazing. It's raining. This trip has been amazing. I absolutely love my wild camps going up into the mountains. Absolutely love them. But I've got to say, this was amazing. I really needed this. It's just so easy when you can like set up directly from the car and you've got all this space. My bed was so comfortable. I would have preferred not to have a mouse visiting me in the night, but I managed to get rid of him pretty quickly, and he didn't hang around this morning. Tell you what though, next time I come to this area, I'm actually going to bring a mouse trap, because this was the very same place that I had 2 mice nesting up inside my chair. I had folded it up. I've only camped here one other time, and it was in my car, and yeah, there were 2 mice inside my seat. When I unfolded it in the morning, they scurried off. So I think this place has a lot of mice, which is not good for the birds. Not good at all for the native birds. So I'm going to bring a mouse trap next time I come. And based on the fact that I've had mice both trips, I'll probably catch one. Do my bit for predator-free New Zealand. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm going to get packed up and get on the road. I look forward to sharing the next trip with you. I've got lots of plans, and hopefully next time Indy can join me. Indy's my dog, so it just depends on whether I'm going into a national park or not, and this is a national park. So there was not going to be any nice decent rain in the places that she was allowed to come, hence why I came here. If I can take her, I will, but she can't always join me, so it's just an added bonus if she does. Have a wonderful day. See you on the next trip. Thanks everybody. Bye for now.